Welcome one and all to Game 9 of the 2026 Mario Sluggers League season. We are here today in DK Jungle Stadium in a game that has important championship series implications. The DK Wilds will be defending their home turf against the Yoshi Eggs in 5 innings of Mario Sluggers League baseball. Opposite win-loss records here in this one, as the DK Wilds are undefeated and the Yoshi Eggs remain winless on the season at 0-2. I'm MC Ballyhoo, and let me introduce you to the one and only Professor Egad to tell us what we may see with these two lineups today.
Thanks, MC, and good day, everyone. Boys, this is statistical mismatch. Those batting numbers for the Wilds are enormous. While the Eggs have struggled to get anything significant going at the plate, mind you, the mound isn't any different either. Shy Guy will start on the mound for the Eggs, and he's holding a very bad 30 ERA. As always with the Wilds, watch out for Donkey Kong. Every at-bat is a high likelihood of him sending the ball over the outfield wall.
Thanks, Professor. Now we're looking at the total team rankings to see where both teams rank among all 6 of the league's teams. What do you got for us here, Professor?
Well, the fact is, the Yoshi Eggs are only ahead in home runs allowed, which is actually surprising considering their 18-0 loss to the Monsters in their first game. The Wilds have the edge in every other category except for errors, which both teams have 0 in. I expect this to be a decisive victory for the DK Wilds today.
Now let's look at the league standings to see why this game is so important. In order to make it to the Mario Sluggers League Championship Series, you have to win the division. Each team plays 5 games a season. After this game, all teams will only have 2 games left in their season. That means if a team is behind more than 2 games in their league, they're mathematically eliminated. If the Yoshi Eggs win, there will be no teams eliminated yet, as all teams will be within 2 games back from the league leader. However, if the Wilds win, both the Yoshi Eggs and Wario Muscles will end up 3 games behind the leader. With only 2 games left to play, it would be impossible for them to catch up, rendering their season essentially over, and those teams will be just playing for fun and for moral victories at that point. Let's waste no more time and let's get down to the field to get this one started. It's showtime as Yoshi leads it off against Diddy Kong on the mound. First pitch incoming, swung on and grounded to short, played by DK, who throws to first for the out.
I thought that one would get through, but the long arms of Donkey Kong were able to hold it in.
Red Yoshi up next, not the most success at the plate for him this season. Lines this one into the right center gap, and it'll get down and get past the outfielders. Red Yoshi doesn't chance it though and holds at first.
Probably played it a bit too safe there.
Yellow Yoshi steps up to the plate. Hit on the ground to Critter, who throws to second for 1, and then to first for the double play to end the Eggs. Half of the first inning.
Well, that's certainly not the start Yoshi and his crew wanted in this one, with their season on the line against possibly the best team in the league.
Diddy Kong will step to the plate facing off against Shy Guy on the mound. Sends this one high and deep to center field, but likely not deep enough as Pink Yoshi is under it and makes the catch for the leadoff out.
Diddy Kong's a tough out, so that's a good sign on the mound for Shy Guy and the Eggs.
Dixie Kong at the plate, and she's an even tougher out this season, batting .714 on the season. And she will increase that number with a hit that drops right in front of Red Yoshi out in right field.
That would have been prime opportunity for Red Yoshi to use that tongue to hold that one in.
Tiny Kong is up next as she's the former Golden Arm Award winner but has stepped back from pitching this season. Liner that's caught by Birdo and throw to first doubles off Dixie Kong, who was too far off first base for the double play to end the inning.
Nice job on the mound by Shy Guy to keep the Wilds scoreless and, most importantly, kept Donkey Kong from coming up with runners on base.
Another chance for the Eggs as Birdo is at the plate and takes strike 1. Swung on and hit hard on the ground past Critter into right field for a base hit.
That's a phrase I don't hear very often. Past Critter. Hardly anything gets past Critter.
Wiggler up now, and he's been great this season, batting .750 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on the way swing and lined into center and will drop in front of Dixie Kong for a hit. Throw to second nabs Birdo though for the first out.
Strong throw got Birdo, who had to freeze a bit to make sure the ball wasn't caught in the air.
Shy Guy takes the first pitch for a strike at the plate. Swing and hits this one in the air into foul territory for strike number 2. Pickoff attempt to first, but Wiggler gets back in easily. Shy Guy still at the plate with no balls and 2 strikes. Swinging lines the ball into center field for a base hit. Dixie gets puffed by the Stunflower, and Brown Critter gets run over by a barrel, but all the base runners hold to first and second base with 1 out.
A big opportunity here for Green Shy Guy to give the Eggs some early momentum. And drive in a run here. This is a huge at-bat.
Swing, line drive, it's caught by the diving Donkey Kong. He tosses to second to double off Wiggler and end the inning. A blown scoring opportunity by the Eggs there, but more credit to Donkey Kong for saving a run and ending the inning.
Wow, that one's got a sting. In fact, I know it does. I'm impartial, but it stings even for me because I know how badly this Yoshi team wants it.
Well, this one is trouble. Donkey Kong crushes it, and it's out of here for a solo blast to lead off the bottom of the second inning and put the Wilds up 1-0 here.
The only silver lining is that was a solo home run, so that was the least amount of damage. It's like having a roof leak in your garage rather than your living room. Still bad. But could be worse, I guess.
King K. Rool will follow it up, and he follows it up with a crushing swing that sends this one to the giant tree, and there's no doubt about it, it's out of here as well for back-to-back solo home runs. That puts the Wilds up 2-0 here in the bottom of the second with no outs.
We've been waiting for that from King K. Rool. His first home run of the season, but he had many close ones before this one. A shame for the Eggs it came against them, though.
Funky Kong will take the plate now, and he's no stranger to home runs this season with 2. Swung on and hit hard in the air down the right field line. This one is close to the foul line, still going, and it's gone for another home run. That's 3 solo home runs in a row, making it 3-0 Wilds. 3 home runs in a row. Is that considered a turkey?
No, MC. A turkey is 3 strikes in a row.
Aha, I see what you did there, Professor. Well done, and well done for the Wilds as well, as they are currently leading 3-0 with still no outs here in the bottom of the second. Critter now at the plate, swinging grounder to second, and Yoshi tosses it over to first for the first out.
Small relief there. Getting that first out after 3 straight homers allowed has to feel a little good.
Brown Critter up now with 1 strike and batting .500 on the season so far. Ephus pitch hit in the air and headed to center field and drops in front of Pink Yoshi for a base hit.
Yeah, it's starting to get rough. The Wilds batters are feasting on these pitches after a good start on the mound.
Yoshi will come in to relieve Shy Guy in hopes of slowing it down for the Wilds bats. Baby DK up to bat now, swings, and it's a grounder to short. Throw to second for the out and over to first for the double play to get them out of the inning and on to the third.
Now the Eggs will need to answer back to stay in this one. The Wilds are one of the most difficult teams to come back against when you're already behind.
Pink Yoshi will lead it off for the Eggs, batting .250 on the season. She'll get on with a base hit to start off the top of the third. Let's catch up with Pauline, who just sat down with Yoshi a minute ago to get his perspective on this game. Go for it, Pauline.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with Yoshi in the dugout after that rough second inning, and there's no question the mood is tense over here right now. The DK Wilds came alive in a hurry with 3 straight solo home runs off Shy Guy, turning this into a 3-0 game and forcing the Eggs to make an early pitching change. Yoshi has now taken over on the mound himself, and he told me the message to the team is simple: don't panic. He said there's still plenty of baseball left, but admitted everybody in that clubhouse understands what tonight means for their season. A loss here would mathematically eliminate the Eggs from winning the Mushroom League and reaching the Mario Sluggers League Championship Series. And with the Wilds already sitting undefeated entering tonight, DK's squad has a chance to do more than just strengthen their own playoff position. A win tonight would also officially eliminate the Wario Muscles from contention in the Shell League division. Yoshi said the team still believes they can battle back, but against a lineup this powerful, they know they can't afford many more mistakes. Back to you guys.
Pauline, how are you holding up down there? I know you're a Yoshi Eggs fan to the core, so this must be tense for you as well.
Oh, it's rough. I have to keep reminding myself to breathe and that the game's not over yet. Even if it were, there's always next season right around the corner. I love this team though and want to see them win it all.
Well, it's not over yet, so hope's not all lost. Thanks again, Pauline. The Eggs went 3 up, 3 down in their half of the third, so it's now Tiny Kong up to bat for the Wilds with 1 out and Dixie Kong on first. The count is 1-1, and here's the pitch. Grounder to short, flips to second for 1 throw to first for the double play to end the third inning.
Honestly, all things considered, the Eggs are playing good defense and have been decent on the mound. They just need to get the bats going, and this could be a closer game than we thought.
Red Yoshi will look to get that ball rolling as we enter the 4th inning. First pitch is a swinging strike. Red Yoshi is 1 for 1 this game and batting .333 on the season. Now stands in with 2 strikes. Hits a liner towards short dive and caught by Donkey Kong for the first out to steal a hit away from Red Yoshi and the Eggs.
That Kong sure can move out there. I'm not sure there's anything Donkey Kong can't do out there. Run, maybe. Is he fast? He's definitely quick at least.
He's certainly faster than you or I. Yellow Yoshi at the plate now, .250 average on the season. The 0-2 pitch on its way, line to short, and it'll be caught by Donkey Kong for the second out.
The middle infield between Critter at second and Donkey Kong at shortstop is a very hard place to hit the ball and have success.
2 outs here for Birdo at the plate, currently with 1 strike. Hit up the middle and just out of the reach of Donkey Kong, who dove for it but just missed it. So Birdo will get on base safely with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th, which makes way for Wiggler at the plate. Swing and a line drive, and it will get over the head of Donkey Kong into the outfield for another hit, this time for Wiggler. That puts runners on first and second still with 2 outs. Shy Guy at the plate with a single in this game so far, and he'll get another one into center field to load the bases. They are stacking up the hits here with 2 outs.
Dixie Kong barely got that throw off before getting hit by the Stunflower. Otherwise, that would have likely given time for Birdo to score from third.
Green Shy Guy will be tasked with driving them in. Dive and off the glove of Donkey Kong and into the outfield for a base hit that scores Birdo. Wiggler almost gets caught off third base, but barely makes it back in safely to third. Base is still loaded, but the Eggs score a run, cutting the deficit to 3-1.
Well, that's a break that went the Eggs' way. I thought Donkey Kong had another one, but just missed it. Or rather, he didn't miss it, but it ricocheted off his glove.
Pink Yoshi will look to continue the rally here, and she does with a base hit into left field that will score Wiggler from third. It is now a 3-2 ball game with the bases still loaded, but 2 outs.
This here is exactly what we expected the Eggs to do all season. Hit, 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 hit. Run scores. Hit. Another run scores. Hit again. A third run scores. They haven't been consistent to pull that off this season, but this is a sign of what they can be.
Donkey Kong will take over on the mound against Light Blue Yoshi. And another hit and another run scored for the Eggs. Dixie Kong gets stunned, and Green Shy Guy also scores to give the Eggs the lead. Unbelievable, the Eggs are now on top. Pauline, how are you doing down there?
Oh my gosh, I'm through the roof. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm so hyped up. Let's go, Eggs.
No lead is safe against the Wilds, though, so I highly recommend they don't cool off now. Keep it going and build that lead further.
The team captain will look to do just that. This one will get through the infield for another base hit. We now have the bases loaded with a trio of Yoshis as Red Yoshi steps up to the plate.
Whatever happens at the end of this one, this is so impressive. That's 7 hits in a row with 2 outs.
Liner up the middle and caught by the diving Critter to end the Eggs rally here in the top of the 4th. It was bound to happen eventually.
Oh boy, was that a fun inning. We're in DK Jungle, but there are some Eggs fans here, and they are loud here. Their section is electrified.
The reigning MVP and Platinum Bat Award winner Donkey Kong is up, though. He crushes this one to left field, and now that lead has evaporated. We are tied back up here at 4 runs apiece after a crushing solo homer from Donkey Kong.
Oh no, someone check on Pauline. What an immediate deflating feeling that must be. The energy just left the Yoshi section here in the stadium.
Basically an entirely new ball game now. King K. Rool is up to bat with no outs. He homered previously in this game, swinging lines, this one over shortstop into the outfield for a hit here to put a runner on first.
Tough part of the lineup, and it's showing. Watch out here for Funky Kong.
Funky is batting .714 with 3 home runs, including 1 in today's game. Oh, 1 pitch incoming, swung and lined into the left center gap. This will roll out to the outfield tree. King K. Rool will make his way safely to third base, putting runners at the corners with no outs.
Double play chance here, but do you take the 2 outs or go home to stop the run from scoring? I think in a game this crucial you try for the runner at home.
It may be a moot point as Critter crushes the ball to left field. It has gone for a 3-run home run to put the Wilds on top. We are now at 7-4 with the Wilds ahead here in the bottom of the 4th. Professor, I see you've crunched the numbers there. What are the Eggs' odds of winning this one given the current situation from your estimation?
Oh, not good at all. I've currently have them calculated at an 11% chance of winning this one now.
That one hits off the left field wall, played off the wall well by light blue Yoshi, so Brown Critter will only make it to first, making way for Baby DK at the plate. 0 for 1 so far in this one as he takes the first pitch for a strike. Pickoff attempt, but Brown Critter gets back in safely. Yoshi dials up the second pitch. Grounder to short, sucked in by Birdo. Hard throw, and it is just in time for the out at first.
I'm sure they wanted the double play there, but inhaling the ball took some time, so the only play was the first, unfortunately.
Diddy Kong looks like he's attempting to bunt the runner over to third. This will likely get the job done as the only play is to first. Sacrifice bunt attempt successful as the runner moves to third, now with 2 outs.
Oh, do I love a good bunt. Home runs are fun, but small ball is so underrated.
Dixie Kong lines it right at Birdo for the 3rd out. This will bring the Eggs up for their last chance at their season here.
Yeah, we'll see if they can repeat their success from last inning. The strongest part of their lineup is up, so there is hope, but it won't be easy.
Yellow Yoshi will kick it off, swinging lines it right to Diddy Kong at short, 1 out down, 2 to go. Birdo is up next and is 2 for 2 this game with an .833 batting average. Pitch on the way, swinging lines this one into the outfield left center gap and will roll all the way to the tree. Birdo holds up at first base though, runner on first now with 1 out. Wiggler up to bat now, also 2 for 2 with 2 singles in this game. Crushes this one high and deep to right center, going way back towards the wall. Not quite enough on it though. Brown Critter will make the catch just in front of the wall for the 2nd out.
There was an audible gasp from the crowd when that one was hit. I thought it was out of here.
Shy Guy lines this one into left field for a hit. The Eggs now have runners on first and second, 2 outs.
Don't forget, their 4-run rally last inning came with 2 outs. There is still a sliver of hope.
Right now, that hope rides on Green Shy Guy's shoulders. Hits it on the ground to short. Throw to second base, and that will do it for this game. And for both the Yoshi Eggs and Wario Muscles, as their championship hopes have evaporated with the result of this game today. The DK Wilds continue their undefeated season, bumping up to 3-0, taking this game with a score of 7-4. Meanwhile, the Yoshi Eggs remain winless on the season and lose all chance of winning the Mushroom League division and going to the Mario Sluggers League Championship Series. We have dual MVPs for this game today, as both Donkey Kong and Critter had dominant performances both at the plate and in the field. Stealing hits and driving in runs will lead to great results for a team, and they both did that today.
Yeah, I mean nice of Donkey Kong to share the glory today. The reigning MVP does it all every game, and it rallies his teammates to do the same. That's why they're undefeated on the season thus far.
Here's your box score from this one. Professor, what's your main takeaway from our game today?
Well, the easy answer is that the Wilds are a force to be reckoned with and are likely favorites to win it all this season. I know the Monarchs are also undefeated, but the Wilds are just something else. As for the Eggs, it was a tough season, but I think today we saw what they're capable of. They will still play their final 2 games, so hopefully we see more of that spark as the season concludes.
Now here are your standings for the league after the results of today's game. As you can see, both the Yoshi Eggs and Wario Muscles are mathematically eliminated from the Championship Series contention, meaning there's no way possible for them to win their division and advance. Both the Peach Monarchs and DK Wilds sit atop their divisions with undefeated 3-0 records, which means they are currently on pace to play each other in the championship series. However, the season is not over and the Mario Fireballs and Bowser Monsters are still in it, so things could change. Here's the remaining schedule on the season. Next up, we have the All-Star Game. The All-Star Game roster will be revealed in the coming days, so stay tuned. Team captains will automatically be in for each team, and then we'll have the 6 best players from each league competing together. Whichever league's team wins will get to play as the home team in games 1 and 3 of the championship series, which simply means they'll get to bat last, while the losing league's team will only get that in game 2. Professor, beyond the All-Star Game, what games are you looking forward to afterwards?
Well, given the Muscles and Eggs are both out of contention, it will be interesting to see if either of them plays spoiler and knocks one of these teams out of contention as well. For example, if the Muscles can defeat the Monsters in Game 10, which would be considered an upset. A Wild's victory in Game 12 would eliminate the Monsters. Also, if the season ended now, the Peach Monarchs and DK Wilds would play in the Championship Series. So, we may get a preview of that in Game 14. Plenty of seasons still left and plenty of interesting scenarios to see how things shake out.
Right, you are, Professor, as always. That'll just about do it for us today. For Professor Egad and Pauline, I'm MC Ballyhoo, signing us off for this one. See you at the All-Star Game. Good night, and joy be with you all.